What's going on, everybody? Saturday, we witnessed history. Ilia Topuria promised and delivered. He promised he was going to be the first to knock down Max and to knock out Max, and he 100% delivered on that promise. His nickname may be El Matador, but he's more like the bull. He keeps coming and charging forward. Max was hitting him with some really good shots. Max was kind of keeping his distance, popping him on the end of that jab, kicking him effectively, but he just kept charging forward. He really is like a bull. Once he cracked Max, that was it. Max felt that power. He was backing up. He got backed into a corner and he went down. That was history. That was amazing. Topuria is so fucking much better than even I thought. I figured if it was going to be something that would end before decision, he would win. He would be able to catch Max. But I didn't think it would be this dramatic. Hats off to Ilia. Hats off to him for sure. It was a great fight. I enjoyed the fight. It was a nice cap to the night. And I really did think that Max would be able to stay at that distance and pick him apart like he was doing through the first two rounds. He was winning. He was staying on the end of his jab. He was being long. He was staying on those kicks. And he was really picking Ilia apart. But Ilia just kept coming. He didn't let up. He kept the pace. He kept backing up Max. And finally it paid off. Just that one clean shot, that hook dropped him. And it was dramatic. It was intense. It was insane. And it's probably the end of an era for Max, because I don't see him being able to win 3-4 more in a row to get back and fight Ilia again. I just think that's probably not going to happen. Not that he couldn't win 3 or 4 more in a row, but is he going to put himself in a position to be a challenger again? He's been near the top for so long. Featherweight champion, BMF champion. He's been so far near the top, but now he's going to have to rattle off some against some contenders. And is he going to want to do that? And maybe he will. He's only in his early 30s, maybe 32, 33. So he still does have time. But is he going to want to take that step back? And something in my brain tells me no. He'll probably, put the BMF title up against somebody else, maybe a Poirier or something for his retirement fight. I don't know. I just don't see him being back in the featherweight title picture anytime soon. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Moving on to Ilia, where does he go next? Who does he fight next? And I see a lot of people calling for the Volk rematch. And I see Dana White saying that's what he wants to do, is the Volk rematch. And I just have to ask why. Hasn't Volk lost like 3 in a row now? And sure, you can say those were at lightweight, whatever. He lost to Ilia. He lost to Ilia dramatically. You don't just bounce right back into a title fight after that. I mean, I get it. Volk is a legend now. He's a big name, and that would be a big fight. But that's not what I want to see. I see a lot of people calling for him to move up to fight Islam at 155. That could be an interesting fight. That could be a really cool fight. But that's not what I want to see. I want to see him defend that belt again. I want to see him go up against somebody like a Diego Lopez. Somebody young and hungry. Somebody new, fresh meat in the game. Don't fight these same old awesome name. I mean, like Islam has a huge name. He has his own challenges at 55. Let him deal with his challenges at 55. Fight somebody in the division that you have the title. And defend that belt and make that belt really prestigious, because that's what Max did. He made that belt really prestigious. That's what Volk did. Made that belt mean something. So I want to see Ilia carry on that same energy and defend against Diego. And I think that would give a nice breath of fresh air into the division. And it won't just be the same old guard, the same old people fighting for the belts. It'll be someone new and exciting and interesting. But let me know what you think. Where do you think Ilia goes from here? Who do you see him defending against? Because it's going to be very interesting next year to see what kind of moves he makes.